You ever wonder why some of the most amazing, world-changing inventions just never see the light of day? They get stuck in the lab? Well, today we're going to dive into that exact problem, the journey from a brilliant idea to a real commercial success. And we'll look at a really cool solution designed to bridge that gap. So let me ask you this, and it's a tough question for a lot of inventors and even investors. Is your brilliant idea trapped? Is it just sitting there, unable to get to the market where it could actually make a huge difference? This gets us to what's known as the innovation paradox. You might have heard it called the Valley of Death. It's this weird, frustrating, and honestly really expensive gap between a fantastic technical breakthrough and a product that people can actually buy and use. It's where great ideas go to die. And think about it like this. An inventor can pour years into their work, getting 80% of the way there, just perfecting the tech. But here's the kicker. Success or failure almost always comes down to that last 20%. The strategy, the marketing, the business side of things, that's what people call the critical last mile. Okay, so why? What are these hidden barriers? Why does so much promising tech just completely fall apart right before the finish line? Let's get into the biggest obstacle of them all. At its heart, it almost always boils down to this: a critical language barrier. See, inventors are fluent in science, in tech, in data. But investors, partners, the market, they speak a totally different language. They speak business, finance, and return on investment. And that barrier has a real cost. It's called the cost of ineffective translation. This is the massive amounts of value that just evaporates when an investor hears all this dense scientific jargon and just can't figure out the risk or, more importantly, the reward. And what happens? The deal stalls, the innovation just sits on a shelf collecting dust. This isn't just a theory either. It's a domino effect that leads to very real, very expensive problems. You've got a lack of commercial fluency, right? That's the first domino. It knocks over the ability to explain the value, which then topples any chance of getting funding. It's a chain reaction that just buries amazing ideas. But what if there was a bridge? Something built specifically to get you across that valley. A solution designed to tear down that wall between a great invention and the investment it needs. Well, this is exactly where the humanology solution, called TechMatch, comes into play. Now, TechMatch isn't just another website where you list your tech and hope for the best. No way. It's what's called a strategic intervention platform. And what makes it so different, its secret sauce, is that it's built on the principles of behavioral intelligence and behavioral economics from its parent company, Humanology, HBA. Just look at this comparison. It shows you the huge shift in thinking. The traditional way is passive. You just list your tech and cross your fingers. But TechMatch, it's an active intervention. Where other platforms focus on how new the tech is, TechMatch focuses on aligning it with how people actually behave and making sure it's commercially viable. It doesn't just present your pitch, it actively translates your science into a business case that investors can't ignore. So how does it actually work? Well, TechMatch gives you a super clear proprietary 6-step monetization blueprint. This isn't just guesswork, you guys. It is a structured journey that's designed to turn a technical asset into a real commercial opportunity. Let's walk through it. This framework is a total transformation. It starts by nailing down the core competitive advantage, the unique selling proposition. Then it figures out the real, tangible benefits for the user, pinpointing a genuine market need. After that, it uses hard data to figure out the price. It rewrites all that dense tech speak into a compelling story. And finally, it builds a scalable business model around the whole thing. And here it is. This is the secret sauce I was talking about. This isn't just a business plan. It's powered by proven behavioral science. For instance, when it's identifying the value, it uses something called loss aversion, which is a fancy way of showing an investor not just what they stand to gain, but what they're going to lose if they pass up the opportunity. Or when it rewrites the language, it uses the framing effect to present everything in a way that screams profit and impact. It's a system designed for how humans actually think and make decisions. So what's the bottom line here? What does all this mean for you? It means you can finally unlock your invention's true value. It's about getting out of the lab and finally realizing your technology's commercial destiny. And the result is a perfect win-win. For inventors, it's a clear strategic path to the market. And for investors, it's a pipeline of amazing opportunities that are already de-risked, validated, and totally optimized for success. Which, of course, brings us right back to that original challenge, that huge gap between a brilliant idea and market success. It doesn't have to be where your innovation ends. So the real question is, are you ready to finally cross it? If the answer is yes, then the next step is simple. Stop letting that language barrier hold your invention hostage. It's time to connect with the experts at Humanology who know how to build that bridge for you. Because ultimately, that is the promise here. It's not just about showing off your invention, it's about actively transforming its technical strength into its true commercial destiny.